Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, ready to fully embrace mediocrity and enlist myself in the least exciting branch of the armed service, in Stellaris. That's right, folks. I got some pirates on my tail here, and you know what? I'm doing it. I'm joining the Coast Guard because the Army was too boring, the Navy was too village people, the Marine Corps was too hard, and the Air Force got mad at me when I kept making shooting sounds and whooshing noises with my mouth in the simulator. So the Coast Guard it is, because they were all that was left. Do you really think that's like how most people wind up in the Coast Guard, do you think? They're like, the Coast Guard is like the state college equivalent of armed service branches. They're like a safety school. You know how when you're applying, you'd be like, send out some Ivy League applications as like your high-end dream job hope sort of thing. Then you go like some top-notch regional schools that just seem more reasonable and affordable. And then, you know, a couple state schools applications get filed just in case all of the big shots don't pan out and all that falls through. Do you think that's how it works with the Coast Guard too? Like when you wash out of Navy SEAL training and go back home, you're sitting there across the room from your dad who's looking at you, and you can tell he's a little upset with the situation, but then he opens his mouth, and because he loves you, he says something like, well, son, you know, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed, but you know what? There's always the Coast Guard, slugger. You know, it's not a conversation you want to have with your dad. It's really not. Also, you know what? I'm firing shots at the Coast Guard here, but they actually get a bum rap. The Coast Guard is stupefyingly dangerous, actually. It's ridiculously dangerous. They probably get as much or more action as any other branch of the armed service. I mean, think about it. If you're in the Coast Guard, you're probably fighting a lot of the drug trade, so you're dealing with a lot of, like, drug smugglers. They got to do ocean rescues, which are stupidly dangerous. They have to fight marine fires, like maritime fires, which any kind of fire on a ship at sea is horrifically hazardous. And those guys in the Coast Guard, you know what? They don't get the credit they deserve. They get assholes like me firing shots at them, just some jackhole who plays video games on the internet. I got no idea what's going on in the Coast Guard. And oh, here I am over here calling them out. The Coast Guard doesn't deserve that. They really don't. They don't get the recognition they deserve. I sincerely mean. I mean, when's the last time you heard about a Coast Guardsman winning the Congressional Medal of Honor? Or, I mean, are a lot of Coast Guards getting buried at Arlington National Cemetery? Doesn't really seem like it, and that seems unfair. It really does. So our mineral supply is coming up. We got a couple idle ships here. Let's get this started. We just lost... Well, I mean, we just lost a mining station, but we can repair that. We want... Can you be finished here? While in between episodes here, I did also move this population that we are growing now to begin building a science station so that we have a little bit more science coming in. I feel like maybe our science has fallen a little bit behind. I want to ramp that up a little bit. But what we're really waiting on here is our colony ship to finish so that we can start building some combat ships and get our Coast Guard on. Got to get my guard on, yo. Got some pirates over here, some smugglers. I want to feel like little orphan Annie out there, and that, you know, I'm out there thwarting pirates and smugglers, because by and large, that's what little orphan Annie did. You know what? Don't ask me why. I don't know why little orphan Annie fought pirates and smugglers. It never made any sense to me either. There is a continental world over here with a 20 potential population. That system is real good. So we got another system survey complete. Was that my boy Sanchez? It was my boy Sanchez. Nice work, Sanchez. All right, why don't you go check out Queenus over here. Man, Queenus is not the kind of planet you want to be from. It's really not. You're gonna catch a lot of grief in high school because Queenus, I mean, it rhymes with penis. So you know what everybody else says about the Queenus system in high school. Be like, oh, there goes old Queenus Pete. Hey, Queenus Penis, how you going? It's funny because it's a part of the genitals. I feel sorry for Queenus. And I know that Queenus is going to be kind of a bum system, too, when we go there. Although, Irianum dum 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 or whatever the hell it's called. Ooh, but wait a minute. What are battle debris? We should probably have researched that. You know what? We'll have Woo do it. Wait, what? Woo, what are you? Woo's not doing anything anyway. You know what, Woo? You're a better researcher anyway. Why don't you go do this? Here, go research this. Why could you not? Scientist has skill 3 or higher. Scientist is president. Science has a skill of 3. Oh, we need skill 4 or higher in order to research that. Wow, not even Woo can get it done, huh? Wow, I would not have expected that. I mean, just woo! These guys have expanded, which means they have either built themselves a colony or also established an outpost. These Bacterian cats, they're our next target. Don't worry. Once we get done over here with Woo and the surveys, and once we finish beating up these pirates, these Bacterians, they're right on my next shit list. Those guys are going down. We're gonna get them too. Trailblazer picked up a signal from a discarded signal buoy. They picked up a signal from a signal buoy. Wow, I would have expected they picked up something other than a signal from a signal buoy. Like, you know, maybe the clap. I don't know why they're having sex with a signal buoy, but I don't want to king shame anybody. Anyway, it belongs to one of our missing sublight probes in the Queenus system. There's an ion trail leading away from the buoy on a trajectory towards another star, suggesting that someone has towed the probe there for unknown reasons. Well, let's see where it leads. Nobody wants to be in the Queenus system anyway. Again, you know, Queenus, penis. Please tell me that was my colony ship. Oh, nope, it's surface construction queue. So we finished, yep, okay, we didn't, What did we build? We built a science lab. All things considered, the science lab is okay. There's nobody working it yet. We're working towards it by building this population. I know we're paying power for a facility that's otherwise not getting used. Also, it really feels like we should build, can we build you a farm or something over here? I mean, do we really need food? We're getting 4 per turn. I mean, it all helps our population growth. Why not? Let's build you a hydroponics farm. Gives us what? Produces 3 food, so we'll have 5. That's respectable. Go ahead and do that. We can afford to do some buildings here. Our space-based expansion is not going... Well, never mind. I was going to say construction just finished on another object there. How we doing on power? Still pretty good. The next thing we really want to build... You know what? More than I want to build anything else, I want to build ships. We're going to hold off on expanding our construction vessels and whatnot anymore for the time being, because I really want... I want more ships. A sensor sweep from the HIMSS Sagacious has revealed one of our sublight probes in the Bazanak system, but it seems to have been altered somehow. Modifications of an alien origin have been attached to its hull, and the probe's energy signature is far greater than it should be. We are receiving transmissions from it on screen. Are you the makers? Yes, we made you, baby. What's up? That's right, Daddy's your... Then you shall die. Oh, shit. Why does the galaxy have to be so damn hostile? What did we ever do to these guys? So, they want to cause a ruckus, huh? The modified probe fleet in Baznak over there getting all rowdy. Indeed. Alright, we're gonna build... Okay, space station, it's really time for you to be done with the colony ship here. I mean, I really want to establish a colony and all, but I need warships way more desperately. Can you please start cranking out some warships for me? We could really use some warships here. Also, while you're just sitting around, why don't you fly over to here? Hey, I'm talking to you, Stevedore. Move your ass. We'll build a mining station over there. Yes, I'm aware I have a negative power. I don't really care. We've got 344 stockpiled power. We can come out of that hole pretty simply. We'll just come over here and build a little... I mean, we already have one idle construction ship just waiting. But this colony ship is not going to be idle. This bad boy's going to Alpha Centauri. And we're going to go colonize this 16... Which one's the 16 pop? 10 tropical? It's a continental world, which is perfect for us. Yes, we're going to go... Alright, so colony ship. Colonize. So now we have to pick a spot... Oh, wow. What a terrible dump to put our colony. You get big adjacency bonuses if you place it on not a tile blocker, but... We could get 5 adjacency bonuses if we drop it there. We only get 3. I mean, the best... Well, we could get 5 here as well. I don't remember if we place our colony, if we lose the bonuses that we get, but really what we'd prefer to have is food more than anything else. Here also would not be battle. That does cost us 2. Now, you know what? Let's pop it here. Name our colony Alpha Centauri Prime. Nah, we're going to call this place, well, let's see. I'm the Peterian Empire. We've already got Peteria, but we should have Petersburg. I mean, definitely. Gotta have a Petersburg. So the colony ship is off and away. Construction ship on the move. I want another construction ship on the move. Let's have you, I mean, well, you're already here. So, Goibnu, let's have you fly out to here. And just go orbit that. When we get to 90 minerals, we'll have you, like, recover our energy deficit. I know we're losing energy credits. Settle your shit down. We'll handle the energy crisis in a minute. What is this, 1970s? What am I supposed to be, Jimmy Carter up in here? Oh, there's an energy crisis. Yeah. Talk to me when I get beyond stagflation. It's more of a gripping problem. We have a stagnating economy and skyrocketing inflation. They, in fact, made a term just from my ineptitude of economic policy. Me being, of course, Jimmy Carter, because that's the perfect analogy. I'm definitely like the 100% Jimmy Carter analog. I'm not even a peanut farmer. I don't know how that makes any sense at all. Spaceport Averse has finished its construction queue. It's about damn time. So, build me another Corvette, then. I know we're still farther away from digging out of the energy crisis. Go, oh, Pete, you're out of control. Military spending is driving our economy into the ground. It's gonna have to wait. I can't have pirates flying around blowing up our shit. Actually, where did those freaking pirates go? We should keep an eye on those guys. They seem like, you know, I don't want to fire shots at pirates because, you know, mostly I'm pretty sure they would destroy me. But I gotta say, in addition to firing shots at pirates, I feel like we should keep an eye on those cats because they seem like kind of unsavory dude. Oh, holy shit, pickles. All right, we got stuff going on everywhere. Hostile fleet, where are you? You are in Sapir 2. Well, that's good because maybe we can pick you off with our fleet now that it is bigger. Our fleet is now 5 ships strong. 138 to... they actually still have us outpowered. But we will get some help from the base. You know what? It's it, First Strike Force. You're going in. Can we assign you a leader? What if we give you an admiral? What does an admiral cost us? If we recruit an admiral, it just costs us 50 influence. We can spare this. All right, which admiral is best? This guy gets experience faster. This guy gets experience faster. This guy gets more hull point. Well, it's going to be you. Also, you're the youngest and thus the most likely to live the longest. Welcome aboard, Malat Satsi Biobaku. You're an admiral now. Get assigned to this strike force. Yes. And if you would, then take your fleet and earn your keep by destroying this pirate menace. They've been causing some trouble, blowing up some stations, and I should prefer that behavior stop, sir. I know there's a hostile fleet present. I'm aware that construction is complete. A system has been fully surveyed. We completed more construction. You know, the Queen's system is actually better than Iran. No. I know I was firing shots at Queen's because it kind of sounds like penis, but all things considered, it's not a terrible system. Why don't you go survey there? What the hell is Wu doing? Hey, Wu, what are you doing?
Construction complete.
Entering wormhole to Shiat. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, wait, you're both going to be there? We have found our missing probe. A small fleet of jury-rigged ships has been constructed in the Shiat system, and one of them has a probe locked in a short-range tractor beam. They are hailing us on screen. A salvage skipper. What you want, alien? This probe ours. Salvage. We find first. You leave now, yes? Interrupting delicate operation your ships are. Must concentrate. Or if you want probe, we can sell. 100 credits and probe yours. Good deal. Very good. You get probe, less work for us. Everybody wins, especially us. This costs us 100 energy. I don't know. You know what's... You drive a hard bargain, scavengers, but I'm not inclined to get into a fist fight with you over energy credits that I'm sort of already not using. So yeah, that's fine. You go ahead and take those. Those belong to you now. In the meantime, our construction ships, since we do have a savage energy crisis, you bastards got to get to work. So if you would, maybe build a mining station there. And then we have another one here. We don't quite have enough mining. We don't have enough minerals yet to build a mining station, but we're not far. Salvagers kept their word and transformed the probe over to our control. As soon as we transfer was complete, their fleet departed the system on an unknown heading. Although the probe is in rough condition, we managed to download detailed sensor readings of the entire Shiat system from its memory banks. Plus 1 probes recovered. So we got full survey on the Shiat system, I'm gonna guess. It's a dump. Beautiful. Well then, I guess, woo, there's no need to send you there. Why don't we have you go survey Johanna? And Trailblazer is also coming back. Trailblazer, why don't you go out here and survey that system? Trying to keep my scientists busy. Meanwhile, we're waiting for the stevedore to build us another research habitat here. Our energy reserves did go down because we again completed some more surface construction, which the things we're building, you know, taking energy there, as buildings and structures are wont to do. Trailblazers detected one of our missing sublight probes in the Monacadir system. We should begin recovery efforts as soon as possible. Yep. You know, I'm right all over that. Oh, most importantly, the first Peterian Empire colony. Our colony ship has gently touched down at the mouth of a target river delta in one of their several continents that can be found on Petersburg. Temperate forest in the region will serve as an ideal first landing site. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers. First Peterian Empire city on an alien world. A great day for the Peterian Empire. We got some free research out of that as well. This is beautiful. Let's go check out Petersburg. It's brand new, and it's ours. It's all ours. And did we by chance bring... I think this planet was not in our sphere of influence before, but we may have brought it in with that colony. So, Petersburg, let's take a look at you. What do you got going on here? Establishing a foothold on this planet costs 8 energy credits each month and will take approximately 25 months to complete. Oh, okay. So we're going to be way in the hole on energy for establishing this colony. We're going to need to really buck up our energy production in order to meet demand. Demand has skyrocketed. This is not fantastic. But it's not the end of the world. Anthier, are you in our sphere of influence now? You're just outside. We really need to get that thing that causes our borders to expand. Also, where's the first strike force, and how come they're not engaging these pirates yet? What the hell are you guys doing? Okay, you're just about to get there. They're just about to... Oh, this is it. It's going to be a fight. Let's do this. We do have them slightly outgunned. We have 153... no, they're... Hey, get over here. They're destroying our shit. Look at them. They're wrecking the shit out of our mining depot, and that's an energy producer, which we need. I don't know if we're going to make it in time. We should also maybe lower the speed a little. Hey, guys, you wanna, hey, Admiral Biobaku here, you wanna step it up a little bit? Also, I'm gonna pause this for a moment because we do have some other things going on up here that need to be attended to, like building this energy facility. So, hey, Stevedore, you wanna go build a mining station over there? The energy crisis is problematic. We're trying to keep it under control. I don't want to be accused of being the next Jimmy Carter.
Construction complete.
What did we complete construction of? Mining station. Well, we don't have enough to build another mining station, so a lot of missiles going everywhere here. The one thing we have going for us on this is numbers. We have 5 ships to their 4. So as losses happen, we're going to be able to more focus. We're going to be able to like concentrate our fire on these. Well, we're losing ships though. We're going to be able to more heavily concentrate our fire on the pirates. Actually, they're kind of kicking the shit out of us. Yeah, we're getting our asses handed to us in a sack here. So I guess overwhelming force is the rule of the day, but it's a 3-on-2 now. Come on, guys, you can pull this out. You got them in a 3-on-2. Now it's a 2-on-1. Well, that's less good, but it's something. Just let's don't go 1-on-1 here. You got the 2-on-1, take advantage. Getting close. Come on, keep driving home those nuclear missiles. Drop the nukes on them. Have we done it? We've done it. Okay, I was actually pretty worried about that. Oh, the pirate fleet had a better they had a better leader than us. So we did 1,411 damage, they're 1,280, which means we barely got out of there by the skin of our dicks. We lost 3 ships, they lost 4. Polina Koloslava, sorry, your name sounds a little bit like a side dish served at a chicken restaurant that periodically people would masturbate into. Pete, do people really masturbate in the coleslaw at KFC? Well, the one I worked at, they did. So, I mean, judging by my sample size, which admittedly is not huge, I'd have to say that, yes, there is semen in your coleslaw. So we want you to go back and repair, which it looks like they're going to do. We also have debris here, which the HMS Trailblazer can come and collect. Yeah, he's going to go do that. Were you surveying or were you done? Looks like you were done, because there's only one thing here. The science ship for the Bacterians is in my space. Okay, technically it's in neutral space, but this is my space. All neutral space belongs to me. Timed project. We have a special project with a time limit. Okay, yeah, that's going for the debris. We're actually already on that. And yes, I know you don't actually audibly pronounce the S in debris, but cut me some slack, will you? I just won my first space battle, man. I'm a little hopped up. Granted, it was just with a bunch of ragtag pirates, but they were a plucky ragtag band of misfits, man. They were the underdogs. The fact that we brought them down was a coup. We will be able to get out of our energy deficit as soon as we finish these 2 mining stations as well. Our energy will be back on par. Nothing I love being more than on par. And, you know, unless I'm on par with Tiger Woods. You may be like, Pete, if you were on par with Tiger Woods, you'd be a fantastic golfer. Yeah, but Tiger's personal life isn't something you necessarily want to be on par with. Things are not going that well for the Tiger lately. Losing a lot of sponsorships, spending a little more time in jail than he used to. All right, well, construction ships, you guys really should feel like you should be constructing a bit quicker. We have 2 science ships in Sapir? No. First Strike Force, why are you just sleeping in Sapir? You guys are all beat up. Go get repaired. Don't disband. Don't transfer ships. Don't split. Yeah, go get repaired. Just sitting out there idling in a system with no health? What are you thinking, man? You got gigantic holes in the hull. You got to go get that shit patched up. Ensign Ricky just every time he walks down to go to the commissary, damn near gets sucked out the hole because he always forgets it's there. Be like, yeah, you know, just gonna go down and grab a beer at the old Holy shit, the hole, though! Then somebody's got to go rescue him because he's hanging on to the ragged edges of the ship by his one finger, and he's like, Jimmy, don't let go!
Construction complete.
Alright, so we're only down to a negative. Our energy deficit is currently at 1. As soon as we finish that, we'll be out of the hole. I think we really need our construction ship to go get more energy, though. Wait, what is this? Pirate station and a pirate. Well, we can't go there because there are pirates. I've kind of had my fill of pirates. Is this in our? It's not what I wanted at all. Is this system now in our like territorial bubble? I think it is. All right, let's go see if we can build a mining. Oh, here's how we'll know. Can we build a mining station here? We can. It's in our territorial bubble then. You are in my territorial bubble, and therefore you belong to me and exclusively to me. What we need now is to get our energy up a little bit and start getting some research done, guys. We really got to work this whole research thing out because we need better ship stuff. Speaking of which, how's our research coming? Well, okay, the improved spaceport is only 18 months from completion. That feels like it's too long, though. What kind? You need engineering research? Where can we go to get you some engineering research, then? We could pick up 2 on Procyon, and that kind of feels like it would be... Monkadir has 3. There's also a sublight probe there. Maybe we build... Oh, that's not in our empire, though. It's outside our borders. We can't harvest that. I got real excited for a split second and then remembered I'm an idiot. We could get 6 societal research from there. We can't harvest this energy. We're at a bit of a loggerhead energy-wise. We're running out of places where we can successfully get energy. And it's looking like that's going to be a bit of a... It's a bit of a blocker. It's lagging us down. Okay, the energy crisis is completely averted, though. If we want to fuel research, we're going to need a little bit more energy. Where can we get it? Need more energy. How do we get our hands on some? There really is no way unless we want to go kill these pirates. I do want to kill the pirates. Don't get me wrong. Pirate death is something I'm a big fan of. But I don't want to really build more ships until after... I mean, the stevedore is already there building a mining colony on that. Alright, let's grab our remaining idle construction ship, and we're going to have it come down here and build a research station. I don't love it, but we do need that research because it's critical to us. That's what's going to unlock the bigger ships for us. Efforts to map the surface of this planet have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Oh, you better check that out. Woo! I love me some Zhang Wu. That gal, top-notch researcher, man. I don't normally get excited about scientific research, but you know what? Shang Wu! She blows my hair back. She turns my crank a little. I'm not gonna lie, her research excites me sexually. Meanwhile, Sanchez, who's Dirty Sanchez, we have analyzed the debris in Sapir. So we got some nanocomposite materials, attributes. We got a bunch of bonus research to a couple things, as well as 25 engineering research points. Beautiful. Tangible benefits, then, for having murdered those people. Just like all murder everywhere, it's already paying dividends. Man, you can't say enough good stuff about murder. Always pays off. It always pays off. There's literally never any drawback to just rampant, unchecked murder. So it looks like our fleet here is getting repaired. That's good. We got... Actually, the fleet is completely repaired. That's even better. Analyze some debris. I really want to start taking the fight to these Bacterians. They hate us. We hate them. Everybody hates each other. We're going to need a really powerful fleet to do that, though. And our fleet is, again, everything. All right, everything is gated behind you, Alejandro Morales. We're waiting on you at this point. It's all you, girl. It's all you. You are what we are waiting on. We need you to step up your game, get your shit together. I really want this continental world with 20 people on it, but that is the one that has the pirate base in it. So again, that pirate station is not that powerful, though. We found a gigantic skeleton. What was oh, shit. We're about to fall into the plot of either Alien Prometheus or Alien Covenant. Okay, for the love of Christ, if we have to be in a plot of one of those movies, can it please be... Well, you know what? The Prometheus was not in the original Alien, were they? Oh, no, wait. Yeah, they were. Or were they? Or were they also... Man, geez, Pete, you gotta go rewatch those movies. You can't remember whether the Prometheus was an alien or aliens. And actually, now that I think about it, it might have been in both. Pretty sure it was in both. Either way, if I gotta be in any of those movies, I don't want it to be Prometheus or Alien Covenant, because Prometheus was mediocre and Alien Covenant was just objectively bad. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favor. Don't go. Just wait for that shit to hit, like, Netflix or whatever.
Situation log.
Unless you're really into Danny McBride, there's really no reason to bother. None whatsoever. We're gonna go ahead and crank our speed up to fast. Just want to make sure nothing is idle. Our Petersburg colony is still growing, and when that completes, we do have the added advantage of getting that 8 energy back. So we're gonna bump that up. Maybe we should just expand a little bit and run at a deficit for a while. I kind of don't hate that plan. Let's say we start expanding now, run at a little bit of a deficit for a while. Our next time a science ship frees up, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go investigate this anomaly at Monkadir, and our next construction ship is going to go build a research facility there. We can run at a deficit for a little while if we have to. I mean, we did give 100 energy credits to those scavenging bastards, and all they gave us was effectively a thumb in the eye. We could get 3 more minerals here for 90 credits. And we did pick up 1 bonus energy. Yeah, you know what, Stevedore? Go ahead and build a mining station. Pete, you said you were going to build a research... I know I did. I lied. I was going to build a mining station, but the lure of cheap minerals... It's the siren song I cannot resist. The Kravadox civilization is encountered. We have detected the presence of a pre-space alien civilization on Varnia in the Damium system. Atmospheric contaminants and light pollution visible from orbit are consistent with the densely populated machine-age society. They appear to have mastered air travel, and factories are mass-producing goods in their cities. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. I don't want to study some squishy, weird aliens. I want to eradicate them. I want to exterminate them, possibly enslave them before exterminating them. That's the Peterian Empire's motivation. I'm just looking for somebody on whose neck I can put my boot. Yeah, that's the way that sentence should be constructed. Through our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of our older theories of the development of life have been disproved, and our scientific community has built new models from scratch. Our most interesting findings are being displayed at the newly dedicated Museum of Exobiology on Earth. The public is enthralled, and many donations have come in to aid the continued search of strange life forms. So we got a whole bunch of society research and a whole bunch of free energy credits. Well, we're going to put those to good use then by a largesse from the people. We have gotten free energy credits. You know what that means, right? Deficit spending. That's what it means. This is what happens when you give a governmental body money. You give them money, you get deficit spending. I'm going to start my deficit spending too sweet. You know, I say that for certain values of soon. Really, we're still waiting for some research to finish. How close are you getting? Man, you got 8 months to go. You know what? I can't wait 8 months for you to finish this. We're going to have to do this next episode. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Support really does mean a lot. I do like our expanding borders. They're plumping out very nicely. We're bigger than the Bacterians. That's all I'm going to say. Are we bigger than Jesus? Not yet, but I feel like it's only a matter of time. If you want to see more Stellaris, you might consider dropping, or you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes every single day, or until the Bacterians and I get into a conflict from which I cannot win. I don't expect that to happen. I think we're going to crush them pretty soundly. If you want to see that crushing, you know what to do. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to go head to Queenus and maybe play with my penis a little bit. I'll see you again soon.